What if I told you there was a new and improved way to get rid of that belly fat? Tired of being exhausted from just walking up a flight of stairs? I got a way to build up that stamina. You'll be able to hip thrust 3 plates in no time with my regimen. Welcome to the best gym workout program the hoes and dreadheads can buy, Xxxercise. I bring to you one of the OGs. When I first got into spicy manhwa, I wasn't too sure of what to look for. There was either poorly drawn characters clapping cheeks as stiff as a board, or well-drawn, ugly characters clapping cheeks as stiff as a board. I got to a point where I was like, maybe it ain't for me, until I saw gym girls front and center, like they was listening to me through the phone. Where my muscle mommies at, man? Give me Lord, but my prayers have been answered. Xxxercise is a story written by Cho Namse, starring the main character Bae Woo-won, a former star judo athlete who was nothing short of amazing in his prime. Dear God, what happened? My leg! Well, one can say he is far from his prime when the story starts. Really looking like Luffy after their team victory. Lord knows I wouldn't stand for it. So my man does what any sane person trying to enjoy their hot boy summer would do: hit the gym. So as he goes around looking for one, he stops by a spot specializing in personal trainers, so it couldn't hurt to check out, right? As he steps in, he sees that they mean business with state-of-the-art equipment, despite the exterior looking a little run down. As he looks around, he's greeted by a young, beautiful trainer working at the gym, asking if he's here for consultation. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this gym would have me running out immediately, because the way that they explained in the terms and agreements was making me sick. The minute Woo-won asks how much is a membership, she says it's 70k won per session, with no discounts. Let me calculate real quick. Brother, that's 5230 per session. This ain't per month like regular people do. This is per session. So anytime you feel like getting exercise in, you better make sure you stacked up your bread before buying that pre-workout. Not to mention, you gotta sign a contract just to hear what workouts they got. What are y'all about to do to me? Now, you know what? I'm out. This man sketchy. Nothing y'all say will get me to go here. On my ass up. Chokehold, bruh! Chokehold! He even said I look like I got a rocket launcher from Halo in my pants. Show you what I got! So now we finally get to see what kind of workouts they provide at the gym. And sign my ass up! So the whole regimen of this gym is to help the members enjoy great workouts with each other through intercourse. Yeah, this is a completely valid reason to have you sign an NDA. But if we get swatted, I ain't going down with y'all. And that is the introduction to our OG story of Xxxercise. Now, to get things going, once again, we'll go through our positives and negatives, starting with the positives. Now, for one, this was by far the most enjoyable art I have seen in the start of a manhwa journey. I don't even have to bring it to sexy scenes for this. It's simply due to the fact that every piece of artwork in this series is incredibly tasteful. The scenery is well done, the food looks delicious, and most important of all is that every design is unique. You have super skinny, slim fit, thick, heavy, and muscular all included in this manhwa. Typically in most manhwas, you have very similarly drawn character designs where all the women are huge boobs, big butts, and one-piece waists, while the guys all look like Top from Big Bang or pre-juicing Steve Rogers. It was a very refreshing breath of fresh air. Huh? What the hell did I write? Now next, some of these characters ain't here to play no games. There are about 3 or 4 characters who not about seeing their love interest get spotted from behind from a different man or woman and make it clearly known. And not just that, but when there is a character who's doing too much, yeah, I'm looking at you, douchebag, they make sure they set them straight. It may have taken them a while, but they finally put them in their place. Third positive, I know I touched on the inclusivity side of things with the body shape and style, but another thing that has caught my eye is the diversity they have within the series. We have 2 Brazilian queens in this manhwa who are actually pretty prevalent in the story. And it's not just their appearance, but they even get time to show their family as well as going around the world to show different races of people going to town on her. Not the best way to show diversity, but it's good enough, you know? I guess another thing I like about this series is how they go about relationships. Typical manhwas will always be making some drama out of nothing. Baseless rumors and misunderstandings will always be the bane of my existence for a series I have read. Xxxercise, however, has such a natural approach to these things and genuine thought put into the building between characters, except for one, I would say. But it shows that it's not just about sex, but an actual story to invest in. Abusive relationships, one-side relationships, double-crossing relationships, and mutual love relationships. All have been hit on each base, and I appreciate that. Last but not least, yeah, the sex is hot. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Now, here come the negatives. There's only really one, and that is character development. I know I enjoy a lot of the characters in this series, but that does not mean I appreciate how their stories ended. There are very specific people people here that I am talking about. First of all, you have the example of Jung Yuna. This is quite literally the best character in the series, and no one can tell me different. They think they can just write her off to be annoying all of a sudden, and I'm gonna forget how great she was the entire manhwa. The breakup between her and Wooong was viewed as her fault, as she was too clingy and loving. It's literally all just so Wooong can get with the femc. And with that being said, here goes Wooong. He was a good character until the end, because after hitting it with just about every girl in the series, you can tell he wants something more. Even when he first met Yuna, you can tell his outlook had kind of changed, and maybe love will be better than giving into his desires. But by the end, he throws it away because he's annoyed. Like, what, bro? I'm sorry, maybe I'm holding a grudge, but still. Now, everybody, it is time for the rankings. There are a lot of women in this series, but I will limit it just to 6. Here are some honorable mentions, though. Now, at number 6, I have Cha Hyuna. Talk about enemies to lovers, man. This girl used to be the meanest person in the series. She may very well still be. Like, you know those people on TikTok who be stitching a video of a handsome or beautiful boy or girl, and they saying like, yeah, I know how hard it is being this hot. Take several seats, man. Because she really be thinking that she's like that. All because she signed up for a gym where people are obligated to give you back shots. So despite being on your ass this whole time, if your skinny boy busy, you can always ask me to train. Shit. Now, number 5, I actually have 2 people for number 5. So at number 5, I have Hani and Yuna's mom. When it comes to Hani's mom is like an elegant queen who be organizing orgies every weekend. Meanwhile, Yuna's mom is a giant mama bear who will take care of you, make sure you eat right before demolishing you in bed. I don't know if I could ask for anything more. And now we have number 4. Number 4 goes to the femc in Soohyun. Soohyun is definitely the most normal girl in the series. She didn't know what she was getting into when she signed up to work at this gym. She simply wanted to be a normal physical trainer who can help others reach their physical goals, but ends up helping people get their cheeks clapped instead. Despite training them in it, she doesn't have as much experience herself, as her only opportunity has been with her coworker Charim, who, let's be honest, is an abusive, perverted asshole whose sexual satisfaction for women is as bad as the Cardinals blowing at the Rams. Isn't much to boast about. Her body is also the most average, being a fit young woman, slim, fit, and modest. It's honestly quite flattering. Now, number 3, this is extremely biased, by the way. Number 3 is Paulina. When I tell you the last thing I expected when I started the series was a Dami mommy, oh, but I'm glad they felt the need to expand their horizons, because seeing Hani's sister come out looking like a damn queen, may I lick your boot as a humble servant? No! She gonna smack me if I get too greedy, but she know I like that though. She made her assistant bleed one time after he gave her the best service, like what I do, but she a little too fine, so I forgive. Now, number 2. Some people might think that, you know, a certain someone is gonna be number 1, but you are wrong. Number 2 is Hani. Now, when you want to talk about ideals, this Brazilian woman takes over my mental fortitude like no other. She always walks around with a crop top and tight pants to accentuate her stunning figure. The blonde hair genuinely does a lot for the eyes as it contrasts from her beautiful brown skin. The only thing that can overshadow her stunning beauty is her overwhelming drive for sex. It actually goes so far as to have her completely ignore a life of love in order to try every route on the planet Earth. That being said, my location is on if you want to come through. Shit. And now we have number 1. Who else but my favorite character in this series, Jung Yuna. Now, being the best character in the series in turn makes you the best girl in the series. To start off, she was the only one so far that seemed to be there for an actual purpose rather than just laying it down with everyone else. Not to say she don't enjoy it, but she wants to stay fit and take care of herself more than anything. She's naturally innocent, and despite being a fan, she's one of the only ones to treat Wooong with genuine respect and love. It's only till later that her character is kind of ruined, but everyone who reads knows it don't really count. That being said, I know she's not one of our Brazilian goddesses, but Lord have mercy, this woman is thick beyond belief. The moment we see her running on a treadmill, oh my god, I knew she was the picture of perfection, bro. The muscles, the legs, the abs, even modest chest, everything on her was beautiful. To be honest, I'm a sucker for curly hair and red hair, so that combo absolutely broke me. She's the best girl, bar none. And there we have it. That is a series of Xxxercise. I'm sure if you're watching this video already, you've probably already read it, but if you haven't, I look forward to hearing your thoughts. All in all, I give this series like a solid 8 out of 10. Despite that ending, I think the ending really ruined it. It would be a 10 out of 10 otherwise. But yeah, that's the video. If you guys have any other series that you want to see for this, at this point, I don't even know what I should call it. It's not weekly. It's not Simp weekly. It's not even Simp monthly no more. I don't even post here monthly. Oh my god. But yeah, let me know what series y'all want to see in this little series that I got going on for Simp weekly. But I'm gonna try to be more. Trying to be more consistent. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Take it easy. Peace.